All right, so we're out here at Lake of the Woods, and well, I tell you what, I just checked some fish houses. Everybody's catching fish. Last place I was at, they had 2 5-gallon pails, 3/4 full of fish. I mean, the fish are going, so I got to get back in that fish house to try to catch a couple for dinner. But in the meantime, I just want to show you around here. You can see the houses, and there we got the sun starting to set out in the west. Just kind of give you a picture of the Lake of the Woods. Certainly living the dream. And I want to introduce you to our guides today. Today we're fishing with Bayview Lodge, and you know what, I'm just going to let them introduce themselves. So we got one of the owners here, Ryan Dode. Ryan, how long have you been up here?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
26 years, yeah.
And how many houses you got out?
We got 27 houses out.
27. Yep. And people are catching fish?
Seems to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Little outside rows are doing a little better than the inside, but everyone's getting some, yeah.
So then what do you do then? Do you kind of just keep an eye on where the fish are moving, and then you keep moving your houses out to stay on top of them?
Yep, we just move out a little bit at a time, and there's not a lot of snow out here right now, so we're just banking the houses with straw.
So you actually use straw to bank the houses when there's no snow?
Yep, yep.
Well, keeping everybody nice and warm.
Yeah. Yep, you bet.
Perfect.
Wind was howling and the other day, and it would have been uncomfortable without that straw.
So you got them all banked up with straw then?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. You know, Ryan, the other thing that was interesting to me is that, you know, you come out and there's a lot you take for granted, because, you know, really, you'll take people right from a heated lodge into a heated vehicle. You take them right to the heated fish house with the holes drilled. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yes,
and
sir.
I think there's a lot to take for granted, because, you know, even coming over Pine Island, you were telling me that one of the reasons you can get over Pine like you do is because you spent a lot of time actually flooding the sand on the island. Is that right?
Right. Yep. Yeah, it was. These little vehicles, there's no way we'd pull the houses over with all that sand there. So yeah, we got a water pump out and a hose and flooded her a few times and got her nice and iced up. And
okay, so you get it hard, you get it iced up, and that way you can pull the houses over easier, the vehicles go over without sinking in.
Yep, yep.
Okay, but you know, there's a lot of stuff I think behind the scenes that you know, you're always working, but people never see the behind the scenes stuff, do they?
No. No, never have any time to even fish out here in the wintertime, no.
Well, that's probably the bummer of it, but I tell you, I know all your customers are happy tonight.
Well, yeah, that's good. Yes, yeah.
And who do we have here?
Nick Pearson.
Hey, Nick, and you one of the guides here?
Yes, sir.
With Bayview Lodge?
Yep.
Nick, how long have you been up here?
I've been up here for 24 years, my whole life.
So you kind of know what you're doing, you think, huh?
Every once in a while. Like to think so.
Now, do you fish the open water also?
Yep. Okay.
Are you one of the guides?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. And then as far as Lake of the Woods go, what's fishing like nowadays? What's the health of the lake?
It just keeps getting better and better each year. Is what the DNR say.
The saugers are the highest they've ever been.
You know, the DNR told me, the fisheries guy told me that the sauger right now, they're at a record high for Lake of the Woods.
Right. Yep.
So, and then he said the walleyes are at a real high population. He didn't say record, but he said real high.
They're about average. Give or take a little bit, but the saugers, like I said, are the highest they've ever seen.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? And then, of course, every once in a while, you know, that they get those perch coming through, and when you catch one of the perch up here at Lake of the Woods, they're normally a sled, aren't they?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're big.
Yep, people can't hardly believe the size.
Yeah, a lot of people mount the perch when they catch them. They actually are so big, they actually got a hump on their head. They're almost like a humpback. They're just huge. You can't believe it. The size of a decent sized walleye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, almost every one of them.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Yep.
Unreal.
Yep. So, well, I tell you what, it's living the dream up here at Lake of the Woods, you guys. I don't know if you can tell, but the sun's going down right now. Everybody's catching fish. I stopped at a whole bunch of houses just to check it out as a tourism director, you know, and boy, I'll tell you, people are catching fish. People are having a good time. We got, you know, groups of friends. We had a husband and wife. Just everybody's just having a good time. And, you know, you take a look around here. The houses are spread out so that, you know, you're not right on top of each other. You got your own privacy. I know Bayview will come out and they drop you right at your house, so you're all set, and they check on you to make sure that things are going well. And you know, a lot of people bring their own cooler out with refreshments and lunch and stuff. And of course, Bayview does a really nice job of just taking care of you on the back end too. If people need to be brought in for some reason, or they need something brought out, maybe they forgot something, they're real good about accommodating. So I guess that's it for now. That's the evening report until we catch some fish. I'm Joe Henry checking out. Walleyes, we're going to go in and see what we can do.
My name's Leroy Dietz. I'm also from Madison, Wisconsin, and we had a great trip. My third year up here. First year in their log cabins, which are just unbelievable. Really nice accommodation.
What are the, you know, for the people that don't know Zipple Bay Resort, what are the log cabins like?
Well, they're a bedroom or kitchen on the lower level, and what do we say, living room area, and then they got a loft upper stairs with 2 bedrooms, a bedroom up there. Lower level bedroom has a jacuzzi in it.
Hey.
And a fireplace in the...
Can all 4 of you guys fit in the jacuzzi together?
Well, no, we didn't even try that. we all have plenty of beds for everyone.
When
we have 2 large fish, though, also we released.
You did? How big were they?
We had one 23-inch Al caught, and
all right, good.
And Steve over here caught a 20-inch.
Good. Good fishing.
We've got our limit. We quit a little early today.
Yeah.
Coming here to
well, we're in here at the famous Igloo Bar, and I'm fishing. Caught one so far. Missed one other one. But I'm with a friend of mine I met. So I'm here with Dan from the Twin Cities. But Dan, tell me where you're from originally.
Uruguay.
Yeah. How long have you been in Minnesota?
I've been in Minnesota approximately 8 years.
39.5-inch toilet, which for those of you who don't know weights compared to length, it's about 18.5-pound northern out of the Igloo Bar. So Nick, how did that go for you?
It was great. I was just here watching the hockey game, and I wanted to see the Wild win. Unfortunately, they lost. But I was just having a cocktail at the bar, and the flag popped up, and they told me to grab it.
So well, you were telling me, Nick, you said, you know, you were up here, and you said, how could I come up to Lake of the Woods to Zippo Bay and not go to the Igloo Bar and watch a big screen TV? Tell me that.
Exactly. Well, so first of all, there aren't many bars on a frozen lake. So that's a plus. You can fish, you can eat, you can drink, you can watch the hockey game, you can watch a football game, whatever you want to watch, all at the same time. And that's, like, for me personally, it's a one-in-a-lifetime, experience, and you just come up here, and I just got lucky. The flag popped up, and I pulled up a 39.5-pound northern.
So you got a 39.5-incher, and did it give you a good fight when you're pulling up? I mean, did you tell it was a big fish?
Oh yeah, it cut both my fingers. Like, I'm pulling up, and it pulled back down. It did not want to get beached.
So you guys are kind of saying that you came in here just to kind of get the experience and have a couple of cocktails and just chill out.
And just check the place out, and I got really, really lucky. A northern and 2 walleyes, same night.
And how big were the walleyes?
19.5 and 18.5.
Oh, nice fish too.
Yeah.
And so
I gotta keep one. I had to toss the big one back.
So did the walleyes come after dark, or were they just right at dusk, or what?
Right at between 5:45 and 7.
Okay.
Was when the fishing was good.
All right. And if you can see here, and I don't know if everybody can tell, but we're sitting here in the igloo. We got lots of people in here having a good time. You can see the big screen TV, and they got full service bar with food and drink and everything else. You can see, and I got a hole right here with my Vexlar now, and I'm jigging, and I caught one little one so far. But you can see how these tables are set up. It's such a neat deal. The booths are set up, and the actual chairs, the tables are kind of mounted in. They don't move. All handmade. And if you notice, this is all handmade, cut from local wood and a whole ball of wax. So they've really done a nice job with this igloo. You can kind of see. This is one great big igloo that actually has on skids. There you go.